I'll now pass you over to Kev, who is going to have my life.
Boy, am I. Right, first of all, I need Porky, Neil, and John. I've got a bag, that's how bad it is. Right, everyone gets one apart from TV Gary, Ted.
Okay. Doing it? No.
Right, what's happening at the moment is that everyone's handing out everyone's going to have a free piece of paper with A, B or C on. So I'm going to tell you a few stories about Curry. So I'll refer to him as Curry, ongoing links, that's how I know him. And you've got to kind of guess the ending. So if it all goes wrong, it's your fault, not mine. Right, so it's like quiz show, and there is a prize for the winner. There's a tiebreaker if it's all level at the end of full time. There's three subjects. The first subject being Paul and work. The next being, first one being Paul and cars. Next one being Paul and work. The third one being Paul and girls. I hope that it's decided before we get to Paul and girls. Has everyone got one? Now the way it's going to work is I'm going to need everyone to stand up. And then I'm going to ask a question, you've got to come up with your A, B or C answer. If you get it wrong, at that point in time you have to sit down. Does everyone understand? Say yes, Kev.
Yes, Kev.
Brilliant. Right, so round one, Paul and cars. Which of these has Paul done whilst trying to change a radio channel in his car? A is picked up a lady of the night. B is crashed into a roundabout. C is bust his nose on the steering wheel. Can I see your answers, please? So A is pick up a lady of the night, B is crash into a roundabout, and C is bust his nose on the steering wheel. Right, if you answered A or B, remain standing. If you answered C, please sit down. To expand on that a little bit, in Birmingham once he slowed down to try and change the radio on his car, and a lady of the night thought he was curb crawling and got into his car. B, I see George is holding up there proudly. Whose car was it he crashed, George?
It was his own, I think.
No. Yes, he crashed his car. How long did you pass your test at that point in time?
It was that day.
Yes. Right. The next question. After driving to newsagents on Sunday morning after being out on the night before, Paul did one of the following. Tried in vain for 10 minutes to get in the car that was similar to his, but not his car. Walked back home forgetting he drove to newsagents and reported his car stolen to the police. Drop his key down the drain, forcing him to wait for 4 hours whilst the council arrived.
Is it all three?
So A is tried in vain to get into his car for 10 minutes, B is walked back home and reported to the police, C is drop his key down the drain, forcing him to wait for 4 hours. Has everyone got their answers? If you have B, remain standing. If you have A or C, sit down. Yes, Paul actually went home, walked down to the newsagents, walked out reading the paper, went back to his own house, forgotten he drove to the newsagents, and then reported it to the police as a stolen car. Right. Question 3. Paul was asked to drop a trophy won by his ship off in the boot of a car of a superior officer that won this trophy on manoeuvres. Did he A, drop the lid off it and get crushed by a passing car? B. Put it in the boot of the wrong car. C. Lose his boss's car keys on the gangplank. A, B or C. Make your decisions now, please. If you have B, remain standing. It's getting quite competitive now. I didn't think...
How are you playing?
Yes, the answer is B. Paul went down and put the trophy in the boot of a car that was similar to his boss's, but it wasn't his car. Right, I'm running out of people, I thought. I've got... seriously, these go on for hours. The amount of stupid things he's done. Right. Next question, Paul and work. Which of these has Paul done? Sorry. Unnecessarily evacuate the building containing 1,000 people, many of whom were sitting exams. Ordered 600 bottles of toilet cleaner instead of 20 and manically tried to get rid of them the day before his ship left. Fire his gun while he was on the barracks, resulting in reprimand from his CO. A, B or C? If you answered A or B, you are correct. He has both evacuated the building unnecessarily and orders 600 bottles of toilet cleaner instead of 20 and manically tried to get rid of them.